Well, I am 3 weeks into my first battle with Bell's palsy, hopefully my last. Bell's palsy, it's one of those medical mysteries that they've yet been able to discover its cause and its treatment. Well, basically, you wake up with it one morning and half of your face doesn't seem to work. And I don't know if you can see the effects of it or not, but the eyebrows, you can't, it's really kind of difficult to raise and close eyes. Smiling, you got all this stuff going on. But anyway, 3 weeks later, this is my progress, and the right side is good. The left side is the one that's affected, and even though you might not be able to tell any improvements, I can tell that the improvements, even though they might be minimal and fractional, they are quite a bit of improvement. But anyway, thanks to YouTube, I've been able to research their library and look at hundreds and hundreds of other patients who've been battling BP, Bell's palsy, not the old company, and different therapies, and just hearing their battles and their own individual challenges has helped me. And so I wish that I had made a video as soon as it happened, but who'd have thought, you know? But anyway, so 3 weeks into it, and I can tell that they're having some improvement. But to tell you a little bit more about it, for me, there's been some pain issues with it, and if you imagine the nerve center back here below the ear, spider webbing across the face and the back of the skull, when the nerves are triggered by pressure or just simple whatever triggers them, might be a muscle spasm or something in the face, it sends shards of pain across whatever affected area, and it's very difficult to try to sleep. You can only sleep on the right side for the first week and a half, and had to prop my left arm over a different pillow, and during the sleep, if their left arm or shoulder and neck had moved and had triggered that nerve center, then I'd be up for another hour and a half. So your sleep is affected for quite a bit. And on top of having to wear an eye patch, which, by the way, there's another patient on there, I can't remember her name right now, but anyway, she made a very good instructional video for for Bell's palsy patients on how to close the eyelid using some medical supplies and tape and things. And so if you get a chance to see it, you should. But anyway, Bell's palsy, it's its own set of challenge. You have to relearn how to do everything that you do with your face, from washing your face to because of the pressure sensitive that's in here, you have to be real gentle, real ladylike in there, and sneezing, coughing, eating, drinking, all these things are present its own challenge, and you have to relearn how to do each of them. And so when you eat, you have to eat and chew on the non-affected side. If anything gets over on the affected side, you literally have to push it over or spit it out. Um, just like when you're brushing teeth, man, it's going everywhere, and there's not much you can do with it. So try not to drink anything from a cup or glass, because it's just going to go all over your shirt and uniform. Use a straw when you can, and also learn for the first couple of 3 days that soup was the best thing that I could eat, because you didn't have any kind of control over the inside of the mouth, so you're always biting your tongue, your cheek, your gums, lips. I had even lost nerve centers in the lip area. I couldn't tell temperature, And I ended up burning myself a couple of times. A cup of coffee's too hot, didn't know it, burnt yourself. But anyway, suffering through this is its own challenge, and wouldn't wish it on anybody. I feel sorry for young folks and children who wake up with this condition, because they may not have the ability to convey it to their folks, their parents, what they're going through, what they're feeling, and then the other neighborhood kids, with the teasing and things like that may be going on. Something I wouldn't wish on anyone. And having suffered through it, it certainly gives you an appreciation for when you see other folks who've suffered anything, any other type of injury or damage, stroke or anything like that. Certainly gives you appreciation for what they've had to suffer and the recovery efforts that they're going through. And so, it makes you appreciate things that you have and count your blessings. But anyway, don't know what else to tell you. Bell's palsy is one of those medical mysteries. They had given me Vicodin for the pain. Didn't touch it. Didn't touch it. All it seemed to do was be like a stimulant and kept me up. I have better luck with standard Bayer aspirin extra strength. I had better luck with that as a pain reliever than anything else. And another thing that has been very helpful, thanks to YouTube, has been, the old adage, laughter is its best medicine. And so, fortunately, to their video library of humorous events and comedy and skits and things, I found it very helpful, and probably noticing that when you do laugh, all of your facial muscles and eyebrows and everything is in use. And I've done the exercises that other patients have suggested. I've tried to do those throughout the day. However, laughing to me seems to be the better way to go. And there are times that you want to laugh more. Something is really hilarious, but you just can't get it out. But anyway, so you do what you can to be happy and find things to laugh at, and you just can't let it get you down. But anyway, the next video that I may make will be perhaps a survival kit on things to have and things that you're going to need in case if you have to go through Bell's palsy, and I'll bring those things to the next video. Other than that, see you later.